What's up, survivalists? It's your girl Galalani Howie, aka Archery Empress, reminding you that survival is 24/7. Now, let me give you a disclaimer real quick before we get into this video. Your girl has been busy. Full-time job, mommy, all of that stuff. I'm trying real hard, y'all. I'm trying to make my situation way better so I can start to really pump out these videos like I want to. But I have been on a standstill because I've been working on new content for this channel, which I think y'all gonna like, but it takes time and it takes resources and it just takes a lot right now. Which I'm trying my hardest to do time management and all this stuff. So I'm trying to really push it out. But I did not want to leave you guys hanging, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do a reaction video until I get my new content going, which I really think y'all are gonna enjoy because I think it's gonna be real fun. But anyways, I want to go ahead and give y'all a new reaction video, something other than zombies. And we're going to get a little bit more real. So we are about to get into our next What Would You Do reaction video. So with this video, it's going to be on the day after tomorrow. I have not seen this movie in like forever, so I kind of forgot what it's about. But we are going to go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and I don't know if I showed you guys, but I updated the survival guide, and we have done. Remember, we have done Dawn of the Dead. We have done The Walking Dead, the scene with the zombie mama leaving a baby out in the field. We've done Zombieland, the first one, and we've done Black Summer with Fred. So that's all what we have right now. We have 29 rules so far. So we're about to go ahead and add to our survival guide, and we're going to go ahead and get into this trailer, which is the day after tomorrow. And please, if you see anything that I don't see, please comment down below. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, y'all. I know it's been 4 seconds into the video, but since this video or this movie is about end of the world doomsday type stuff, and it's gonna get real because it's not about zombies, not really fantasy or nothing like that. It hits a little bit closer to home. So we really want to get some survival rules that actually makes sense. So I think the very first thing, just getting into this and knowing what this movie is about, pay attention to animals. Survival rule number 30 is going to be pay attention to animals, because their intuition is way more in tune than ours. And if you see a whole bunch of birds flocking, or you see your dog barking and acting anxious and stuff like that, just pay attention to them, because something, they could be sensing something that we don't really recognize is going on. So that's survival rule number 30. Let's keep it going.
What's gone into them? They're all worked up today. We've planned something extraordinary. Extraordinary and...
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add this one in there too. Because, offset of animals is just say you're in the house, you don't see, you don't have a dog, you don't see the animals acting crazy or whatever. Then the very next thing that you can do is pay attention to nature. Like, pay attention to, just, the phenomenon that's going on, crazy rain, tidal waves, all that stuff. If you pay attention to news and stuff like that, special news, because, mainstream media, they don't cover, the stuff that we need to know. So if you look at different, news sources and stuff like that, just pay attention to nature, pay attention to the weather, pay attention just to, just natural phenomena. So that's going to be survival rule number 31. Pay attention to nature.
Disturbing, that is. You recall what you said about how polar melting might disrupt the North Atlantic current?
Yes.
Well, I think it's happening.
Folks, we've hit some unusual turbulence. We've encountered a cloud layer that's abnormally high.
You all right?
Please remain.
Okay, hold on.
He's afraid of flying.
That's what I thought. Oh, dude's afraid of flying because I kept seeing him popping stuff. I don't know if it's candy, I don't know if it's gum, but it kind of looked like he was popping pills. So the only thing I gotta say about that is, you know, sometimes you want to get away from it, not to think of something because you're so afraid of it or whatever. But sometimes it's best to have a clear head. Don't be intoxicated and stuff like that in certain situations. So I think survival rule number 32 needs to be have a clear head. That intoxication stuff, yeah, it can inhibit something. Well, you know, sometimes for all you recreational users out there, not me. You know, I'm good. I don't do that stuff. But anyways, but recreational users, I know y'all feel a certain type of way about that, but whatever. I just feel like clear head is definitely number is, you know, we're not going in a specific order of importance with our survival guide, but it is up on the, you know, top of the list if we were actually going to number this from most important to least important. But we're just going to go ahead and make it rule number 32 because having a clear head is imperative in the survival situations. But let's go ahead and keep it going.
Government has to start making long-term preparations now.
Jack, all you have is a theory.
It's been raining like this for 3 days now.
Mr. Vice President, if we don't act now, it's going to be too late.
I'm afraid that time has come and gone, my friend.
What can we do?
Save as many as you can.
Okay, guys. I don't know what y'all would do, because I'm sitting here thinking about what I would do if a big, huge tidal wave came to you or was coming, you know, towards, you know, civilization, huge like that. I'm not talking about like the little, you know, like the little ones that we've seen, you know, in life for real. I'm talking about the big ones, you know, even though those are dangerous too, but that one is way more dangerous because it's far inland. So if you've seen something like that, guys, what would you do? I mean, the only thing that you could do is basically what they're doing is go up higher, because you can't face it head on. If you do, it's even if you have scuba gear, you can't face it head on because it's going to be crushing. I mean, it literally crushes cars and buildings. You know, water is heavy. It's so gentle, but at the same time, that's why Bruce uh, Bruce Lee, sorry, he said be like water because it's crushing but gentle at the same time. So, in that type of situation, the best thing to do is go up and, you know, wait, you know, hopefully the water doesn't, you know, make the building, you know, come crashing down, because the weight and the pressure of that water is extreme. So, I mean, if you know of anything else you can do in a tidal wave like that, like, y'all comment down below, because right now I don't even know, and that really hits home. So I just wanted to ask you guys, like, to comment down below, what would you do? Because I have no idea besides going up high, because you can't face it head on even if you have scuba gear on. You can't go in the sewers because you're gonna drown. I mean, unless you have the scuba gear, but still that crushing, because the water gonna come straight down. You know, I don't know, what would you do? Comment down below because I would love to hear it. But let's keep it going.
Storm is just going to get worse.
What should we do?
I will come for you. Do you understand me?
That cold part made me or reminded me, sorry, about a specific part in the movie where they where it's like this extreme freeze that was coming down. It was just it was just freezing everything from the top and bringing it down. Like as soon as the freeze would come down, it would instantly freeze whatever it touches. So that right there just made me think of, again, what would you guys do in a situation like that if the freeze was coming down like this and you had seconds to react? What would you do? I mean, you can light yourself on fire. You won't freeze then. Yeah, at least you'll be living. It just opens up a whole nother situation for you. But seriously, I remember in the movie they made a fire real quick or something, I think. I don't know. But your survival skills, your fire making skills needs to be on point. And if you don't have certain, if you don't know how to, if you have a lighter that doesn't work when you need it, you need to be able to use that lighter, the flickers or the sparks from that lighter to make a fire. So, I just think that that kind of remind me of learn something new every day. That's what I push when I on my social medias on this channel. Always learn something new every day. This channel is not about me preaching to you and me teaching you. It's you learning from other people and teaching yourself how to survive. So and just giving your opinions, listening to my opinion and giving your opinions, and listen to Fred or whoever is going to be on this channel, listening to everybody's opinions and just coming up with creative ways for you to survive. So I think that survival rule number 33 needs to be learn something new every day, because like knowing how to make a fire, especially just practicing that, how to make a fire really quickly, because you never know when you're gonna need to do that. If your lighter doesn't work right away, what are you gonna do? So, or is there any other way that you can light a fire? Do you know what tinder is? Do you know what kindling is? Do you know what all these things are? So that's why I think that survival rule number 33 needs to be learn something new. But let's keep it going. Well, that one's a little bit more close to home. So, what is that? Oh, that's a commercial. Y'all don't pay attention to that. But I think that one hits a little bit more closer to home. It's not, more playful like, the zombie movies and stuff like that. It's more, it makes you think more. Like, what would you do in those situations? And, that's what holistic survival is all about. How do you survive in different situations? Because you never know what's going to happen, especially in the world today, y'all. Seriously, what would y'all do in certain situations? If you are not preparing now, what are you going to do when it actually happens? What are you going to do? So that's just my little tidbit. Please comment down below if you see anything else. But the rules that we got today were rule number 30, pay attention to animals. Rule number 31, pay attention to nature. Rule number 32, have a clear head. And rule number 33, learn something new every day. So that's what we got to add to our list for the day after tomorrow. So if y'all see anything that I don't see, please comment down below. We'll add it to our list. And y'all just keep on surviving. I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be what I've been planning for y'all. But I'll see you in the next video. Keep surviving. Love y'all.